Hold on, I'm gonna plug in. Oh, we're live. Hi, everybody. Hold on, I'm plugging in my computer so we can go live, and we're not gonna get. Oh shoot, this one doesn't. I forgot that one doesn't. Well, hopefully we don't get. Oh, there's another one behind this TV I could try to put on. Okay, hold on a second. Give me just a second.
Did you find your plug?
Yes, I did. I found a plug. All right. So thank you so much for joining us for our dynamic duo card reading. And so today is kind of different because both Pamela and I are not at home. So we are like, let's do it anyway because there's I think a really powerful message that wants to come through because we both didn't want to just say no, we're not going to do our reading today. So one of the things is, so she and I both don't have our normal oracle cards, but what we do have is April Elizabeth's awesome, brand new oracle cards. And so what we're gonna do, they're online. So I'm just gonna pull one for the collective, and then Pamela, can you see how many cards we need? Because we could have more than one. We could pull more than one.
I just get one. Because when
Okay.
I do one, I get yes. When I go 2, 3, 4, I get no's.
Oh, okay. Well, three popped in my brain, but when I'm
Right?
asking, it only says one. So let's just see. And maybe that three means something else. I don't know. So we're gonna pull one of these Elizabeth April's virtual cards for the collective. And did we have a question for this week, or do we want to do like what the top priority is?
Well, I know that the
Or
new moon is this weekend. And
okay.
that's a time to let go of anything that's you're releasing any fears,
Okay.
anything along that. So, and then to be able to manifest more. So maybe something along that lines, like how to let go of fear or
Mhm.
something
Mhm.
to do with the new moon starting.
Okay. Okay. We're shifting. Okay, we're gonna pull a card.
You always do shift.
Now it's this card, and I'll show you what it is. I'll get it bigger here. So it's called Explore. Can you see that?
Cool. Like
Yeah.
they're dancing.
Yeah, they're like dancing. This is actually, I see one woman, but I see 8 arms. And on the top, she has, there's a little number 9 up there. So let's see here. 3 times the person is 9. And she has three. She has one, two. Oh, I guess that's 4 arms. Oh, 8 arms. Never mind. She kind of looks like a butterfly with all her arms. Okay, so let's see what this says. Okay, it says this card is prompting you to explore. Maybe you've been stuck in a rut or wondering what more is out there. Well, this is your time to figure it out. Is there something recently that you have been prompted to try or explore? This is a sign that you've been waiting for to just say yes. You don't know what you're missing until you start trying and trying it all. So take that leap of faith and get yourself out there. Keep in mind, this card might also represent you spreading yourself too thin. Have you been taking on too much in your life? Do you feel like you're drowning with responsibilities? This is a sign to relax for a bit and bring balance back into your system.
We don't know anybody who does that.
No. Yeah, taking on too thin. I'm like, is this card reading for me? So if I'm feeling like this, and then I know there's so many more people that are feeling the same way, and we don't have to be going through the exact same situation, but There's enough situations out there to we can all feel like we're taking on too much and we spread ourselves too thin. Now's the time to kind of pull back a little bit and kind of get refocused. Like I said, balance yourself out, and maybe there is something new that you need to look at and jump into, because it's when we jump into something that's like the unknown, that's when we grow so much. And I know before I became an energy healer, an energy worker, I didn't know I could do what I did until I just jumped into it. So, and now like there's so many amazing things that happen for me and my clients and everything else. And so we are very powerful beings, infinite beings, and we just have to be reminded of that. And I'm speaking to the choir because I'm reminding myself of of the same thing. So, all right, perfect. Well, let's see. Did we need to pull anything else, or do you think that
I
was just the
checked
only
and I
one?
got a no.
Okay. Well, sounds good. Did you have any? Did you want to say anything about that card?
I think the important thing to remember is just to give ourselves grace.
Yeah.
And more importantly is it's okay to say no. Right? Because sometimes we get so busy telling everybody yes we'll do something that we don't take care of ourselves. So sometimes before you can say yes to something else, you have to say no.
Yeah, for sure.
You
For
know.
sure. Yeah.
So just be confident in who you are and your personal value, and that it's okay to create that for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Because if you don't have that confidence in yourself, you're not going to take that risk of stepping forward into something new.
Well, the other thing that came up for me, Pamela, is that it just being stuck in a rut. And I was just thinking about I had some experiences the last few weeks, but recently on Monday where we're in transition and we're waiting to move, and so we're staying in a hotel, and I've never had to like stay in live in a hotel before, so this is a different experience, a new experience for me. Um, and we had our U-Haul here, where our U-Haul got towed away, and even though I had no idea who towed it, where it was towed to, I mean anything, the hotel said no, we didn't tow it. And then I'm calling the U-Haul place, they're like, no, we didn't tow it. I'm like, oh my gosh. So then I'm thinking, like, everybody's like, did it get stolen? Did somebody steal it? And I was just like, oh gosh. And so in that moment, I cried for just a second, like a couple of teardrops came out, and I was like, oh, okay, this is it. It was almost like shedding, right? And so I was driving home, and the sun was just like glaring me in my eyes, and I was just thinking, what is the worst case scenario? Worst case scenario is all my stuff is gone. Everything is gone. I was thinking, is it in a chop shop somewhere? Like, I had no clue. But then I had faith that we'd find it and that everything would be okay. But I was like, at this moment, I have to be okay that if I never saw any of my belongings again, then I'm still okay. And I just let it go. Then the next morning is when they called me and told me, they had it, and I went and paid for it and everything, but it was, like a computer glitch on their end or something. I don't know. They still don't know how it happened. But it could have been the universe helping me, because all my stuff was in the U-Haul, and we were waiting to move into this house that didn't work out. So my stuff might have still been in a U-Haul, and I could have been paying $55 a day for it. Whereas now it's in storage and it's put away, and it's like, okay, it's there. I don't have to worry about it. So it's just the way you look at things, and yeah, I needed to let go of that stuff and I was okay with whatever the outcome was. So,
And
um,
that kind of goes in like with the new mornings of being able to let go, because sometimes we hold on to things, and it's like in the whole value of things and what's important. What's
mhm,
important? Our personal life, our health, our kids, their health,
mhm,
right? Our loved
mhm,
ones. That's what's
yeah,
important.
mhm,
All the material stuff that we get attached to,
mhm.
right? It's replaceable.
Yeah, it is. It is. So I was doing that like every time I move. it's so funny because I hate moving, but because I hate having to like pack stuff up and like decide, am I keeping this? Am I giving away? Am I donating? You know, that kind of stuff. It's just, it's a lot. And I remember I was thinking like, well, if there was a fire and all this went up, I would, you know, I wouldn't have that choice. So I was, I didn't get rid of a lot of stuff, but I did get rid of some stuff. And because I had already moved twice in the last 4 years. So just in those two different moves, I guess this would be the third. Wait, one, two, three, third move. Yeah, in 4 years. And I got rid of so much already. So I feel like I didn't really need to get rid of too much more, just little things here and there. Um, but I think that being okay with not having it was just as important as maybe, you know, like finding out where it was at that moment.
Right. And if you stop and think about it, we are preparing to, we're sending to the fifth dimension,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff that we're holding on to that we
Hmm.
have is third dimension stuff,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? And so coming to that realization, like, okay, we have all this stuff, but in the fifth dimension, that may not be something we even need to have.
Yeah. It might not be. Yeah.
You know, what if when we want to do a card reading, all we do is just intentionally do it and the cards are going to be right there, right?
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, holograms or whatever.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just open ourselves up to the
Exactly.
possibility. What's our fifth dimension going to be like? And the seventh and the eighth and the ninth dimensions, right? What are they going to be like for us?
Yeah. Well,
You
let's pull
know?
a card for that. I feel
Okay.
like we need to pull a card for that because it's interesting, right? Like what is for the what is coming in the future, and how can we get ready and prepared for that? That's also with letting go, right? So it is for letting go. Okay, so mm, oh my gosh, it's infinite possibilities. I don't know. Can you guys see that?
Like the look a kind of girl with the hair going swirling up.
Yeah. So she's kind of like sitting not in the not laying in the fetal position, but like sitting in the fetal position, kind of. And
Right.
she's just kind of holding on to herself. She has her third eye open. Her hair's just kind of, you know, intertwining, kind of being in balance. And she's just kind of sitting there, like thinking. And I think this is all about actualizing and manifesting and just being with your third eye open. You're looking with your third eye instead of, you know, our two
Right.
physical. So this card is an indicator of you stepping into infinite possibilities. Your spirit guides and higher self are fully recognizing the work you have done to get to this point. So going from 3D to 5D, there's been a lot of work that we've been doing to get prepared.
Right.
There are massive celebrations going on in the cosmos right now. Your DNA is unlocking, you are moving into higher realms, and your abilities are starting to shine through. Keep in mind that during such an epic shift, it can still feel exhausting, overwhelming, and chaotic. I think we all feel like that. So don't worry if you pull this card and it's not all butterflies and rainbows over there. This card is prompting you to take action and set intentions. Let's see. What good is Google without typing something into the search bar? Get grounded, be clear, focus on the highest intention, and manifest away. The universe, now she's spelling this YOUNIVERSE, is asking, what do you want? And all you have to do is answer. So, yeah. You know,
Pretty cool.
I was thinking that like when the U-Haul was gone, I was just like, huh, maybe I'm tired of lugging all this stuff around. You know, when we move, I wanted to get all new stuff anyway. And in fact, you know, we have this wall unit. It's like a, you know, a bedroom set. It's a wall unit. And it's beautiful. It's real wood. We've had it forever. I love it. But then I was thinking, should we get rid of it and I could have went either way, but I like the fact that it's so sturdy
Hmm.
and it does, have gives us a lot of like room, um,
And
for
things made out of wood, real wood, are so
exactly. It's
rare.
so hard to find. That's why I didn't want to really get rid of it. And so I thought, well, maybe when we move into our new place, we could just refinish it and we can make it new.
Hmm.
Like we could repaint it a different color. We could make it, I love that gray color on wood. I mean, there's different possibilities with,
Stain it.
yeah, we could stain it. Right now it's a real light stain. So we can make it darker, we can make it like cherry color, we could do whatever we wanted and it would look new to us. So
Yeah.
so anyways, I was thinking about that too. So I thought, well, we may keep it, but sometimes you can, reuse what you have and make it feel new,
Right.
give it energy just by changing the color.
Yeah, one of the prettiest things I ever saw was that somebody took something and they took all the varnish off and got it down to the bare wood, and they went
Mm-hmm.
in then with a torch
Mm-hmm.
and burned it a little bit to bring out the
Yeah.
and then went over that and just did a clear varnish
Yeah.
over that just to seal it, and it was so because it pronounced so much and it really brought out the
Yeah.
character of the wood.
Oh yeah, my dad had one of those. Well, he had what is it called when you can etch in
Uh huh.
an etcher? Maybe it's an etcher. I don't know, but he would do that on all of our stuff. In the like, if he bought a new TV, he'd etch our last name in the back and our address just in case it was ever stolen or anything. I mean, of course,
Right.
we never had anything stolen, but just in case, right? So he would etch everything, and but he would take natural pieces of wood and he would do certain things on it and he would take a torch and he would
Yep.
torch the wood and it was always really nice. So anyways, I mean, it's just one of those things that there's a lot of different possibilities, you know and
And
um
that's what our cards are showing tonight. I'm slumming
yeah.
on the bed I'm on.
Okay. And the other thing is like we have wood furniture and yeah, I could get rid of it because it's older and it's, like I always carry these things, I'll put it on top and then there's like a circle, a water circle on the top. So that's why I'd want to refinish everything. But we could do everything the same color, just refinish everything
Hmm.
and paint everything. Are you okay?
And
Okay.
the other thing that's neat is when you've got natural wood, the energy is different
Uh-huh.
and the
Yeah.
vibrations and stuff.
Mm. Like yeah, that's true. Maybe if it's lighter, because they're all light colors, maybe it'd be lighter. I don't know. Something to think about. I have to really think about. I'll probably get on Pinterest and look around at like the do it yourself. You
Hmm.
know, what are they called? Not repainting. Um,
Refurbishing.
well, I was thinking refurnishing, but there's an actual name for it that I'm just not thinking of right this second. But anyways, I guess repainting is the only thing that's coming into my brain. But anyways, um, oh, and Mariana, her dresser's all natural wood, so it doesn't have any paint, doesn't have anything. It's more of like that softer wood,
Hmm.
or it has like some of it has like the little chunks taken out, like the little knots are taken
Right.
out like that. So
Tool.
she has that, and it looks really cute. Looks really nice. Oh, I was thinking about when if we redid and repainted our dressers. One thing that I thought would make it look really nice is if we added knobs to it because we don't have knobs on there. We never have. We just, open it from the bottom. But I thought it'd be kind of cool. It would show differently.
Hmm.
So anyway,
Yep. So again, being open to the possibilities.
yeah, great. Well, this was wonderful. I'm glad that we got to do this today. And is anything else coming up for you, Pamela?
Nope, not
Okay.
anything. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. If you found this later, please subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Like our
Mhm.
video. If you hit the little notification button, anytime we go live, you'll get notified. And we will be going live again in about 15-20 minutes with the rest of our group. So
Yeah,
stay tuned.
stay tuned. And then just as a reminder, if you haven't seen this before, both Pamela and I are both energy workers. She's a theta healer, and I am an energy worker. I do lots of different things, and we're Always here to help you guys. A lot of times we put our information in the bottom of our videos. So if you ever needed to get in touch with us, you know, it's one thing to have an individualized session like with each of us, but something magical happens when we're together. That's why we do these card readings together. And keep looking out for us because we are going to be doing our classes again. And we've taken it's been like a year hiatus, I think. I don't know, it's been a little while.
Pretty much, yeah.
Has it been? Yeah, I think it's been about a whole year now.
Yep.
But when we were doing our classes, I mean, they were amazing. And so many people got so much out of them. And so we want to be able to offer that again. So stay tuned for those. We're going to be revamping as soon as I get settled. We're going to be coming out with some new courses. And I think they're going to be amazing. So you're not going to want to miss out on those. So that's going to be great.
Okay,
All right.
well,
Thank you guys so much.